Projection is another way the shadow exerts control. We often see our own unacknowledged traits in others. We might be overly critical of someone's selfishness, all the while we're blind to our own selfish tendencies. This projection can poison our relationships. It creates conflicts based on misunderstandings. The more we try to suppress these traits, the stronger they become. It's like trying to hold a beach ball underwater. The harder we push, the more forcefully it pops back up. This is why simply trying to be good often backfires. True goodness comes from understanding and integrating all parts of ourselves. Shadows in action, real-life examples of inner struggles. Let's bring this concept down to earth with some real-life examples. Consider the story of John, a successful businessman. Show us the power of integrating all aspects of ourselves. Section 10. The journey ahead. Continuing personal growth through shadow work. Shadow work is not a destination, it's an ongoing journey. As we grow and change, new aspects of our shadow may emerge. Life experiences can bring hidden parts of ourselves to light. This is why shadow work is a lifelong process. The rewards of this journey are immense. We gain greater self-awareness and self-acceptance. We improve our relationships. We tap into creativity and energy we didn't know we had. We become more whole, more authentic versions of ourselves. But this journey isn't always easy. It requires courage to face parts of ourselves we've long denied. It requires patience as we work through deep-seated patterns. It requires compassion for ourselves and others as we stumble and learn. As we continue on this path, we contribute to something larger than ourselves. By integrating our own shadow, we help heal collective shadows. We become more understanding and compassionate towards others. We contribute to a world of greater awareness and authenticity. The journey into the shadow is not just personal growth, it's a step towards healing our world.
This can lead to disappointment if you're unable to meet these inflated expectations. It's like setting a trap for yourself that strains relationships, making them a breeding ground for resentment. It's important to remember that your role isn't to be everyone's personal superhero. Helping should be a choice, not an expectation. Lastly, we have loss of authenticity. When we constantly prioritize others' needs over our own, we risk losing touch with our true selves. It's like we're on a stage, always playing a role, never being our authentic selves. We forget our own needs, desires and dreams. We become a mirror reflecting others, our identity dissolving in the process. Remember, it's important to help, but not at the cost of losing your authenticity. Stay true to yourself even as you help others. In conclusion, helping others is a noble endeavor, but it's important to be aware of its potential pitfalls. We've journeyed through the unseen consequences of altruism, from the intoxicating helper's high to the martyr syndrome, where self-sacrifice becomes destructive. We've explored the savior complex and how it can lead to enabling harmful behavior. We've also delved into the issues of fostering dependence and stifling growth, as well as the heavy burden of responsibility that can come with constant helping. We've treaded the slippery slope of breached boundaries, the neglect of self that often follows, and the unhealthy expectations that can be birthed from a constant need to assist others. And finally, we discussed the tragic loss of authenticity that can ensue when one is always putting others before oneself. Remember, the best way to help others is by first helping yourself. After all, you can't pour from an empty cup. Be mindful, be balanced, and most importantly, be kind.